Hello and welcome back to Calmsden Farm. Today we need to get some herbicide sprayed on the crops. We've only got 246 pounds left now. We've phoned the dealership up and ordered a pallet of herbicide, 1500 litres, and hopefully that will be enough to do our 3 fields. So we will head over to the store with the sprayer, pick it up, got 3 fields to do, 2 big ones and a small one. Not sure how well we will get on with this. We may need to sell some crops before we finish the spraying, but we will see. It's also got a couple of fields left to plough yet. We are on the 1st of November, so they want to get sorted as quickly as we can. Once we get the crops sprayed, of course, we can put this back onto its road wheels proper, and it will be used for carting milk over the winter. They put our herbicide out ready for us to come and get. We will fill that up. And stalled the tractor now. So we are not far from a full sprayer at the moment. We shall head down and get the oilseed rape done first. That was the first field to go in. Not sure how it's going to pan out, but we will put the drone up when we get there and get as much of it done today as we can. And I think we may have to have a load of wheat or something go tomorrow to get some money for the next lot of herbicide. If we get all 3 fields done, then we can sell the milk tomorrow and keep going with the TW on the plough and get the ploughing done before we sell our crops from this year. Up here, straight up to the top. And see just how far this herbicide will go. You can see we've got a few weeds coming into the linseed as well. some pretty big patches of weeds, so let's get this up. Into the field. And get ourselves unfolded. And away we go. Get ourselves around the headlands first of all. As you can see, we have got the spot spraying system on our sprayer. Cost us a lot of money to get it, but should help save money in the long run. Once we get the headlands done, we can get into the main body of the field. As you can see, the sprayers are just turning on and off each nozzle. There's some big patches of weeds in a place or two, but fingers crossed we can get all this spraying done with the herbicide we've got, and then we can finish the ploughing before we send our crops to market, other than the milk, of course, which needs to go every morning. We also need to buy ourselves another tractor going forward, but we will see how things pan out with that. Also need to get ourselves some more cattle. Back in the old days of farming, of course, you'd sprayer working in this way, you would think it had got a blockage in the nozzle somewhere. With the light shining on the sprayer from this angle, you can see how the sprayer is turning itself on and off. Almost around the headland now. And then we can get up and down the tram lines. Ourselves round into the next first tram line here. Not sure how much of this side we shall get done. I think probably got it all done on that tram line, which is good. Good thing about the spot spraying as well, if you overlap where you've been, doesn't matter at all because the weed has been sprayed and the sprayer knows that and stops it overspraying a second time. All money saving ideas, although it costs a lot of money to install it. It was 15 grand on top of the price of the sprayer, but we're hoping it will be worth it in the long run. Into the next tram line, which should now reach out to the whole of this section that needs doing. This amount of herbicide would have been used up just about by now, doing it the old way. Can see why it costs 15 grand though, the amount of nozzles we've got, and we've got a camera on each of the nozzles to pick out the weeds. It should soon be getting through this field. It's not taking too long to get to each section and down the tram lines. Combination with the tram lining system and the smart sprayer, it's all working well on here so far. There is a few little weeds dotted about and then some big patches in here which all need getting rid of, every single one of them. And then in the spring we can put the double top on here and it will be ready to roll into harvest. As you can see, the sprayer now not working because it's in a section of the field we've been on. Quite how the sprayer knows the difference between a weed and the different crops you grow, I'm not sure, but mine is not to reason why, just to know it works, and over the next few years will easily pay for itself, especially with the amount of land we are growing winter crops on. I've got the spring barley to put in the new year, as well as the potatoes and sugar beet that we will be growing. This should save us enough money that the new tractor, the sprayer, should all but pay for it over the 2 or 3 years. Do plan on expanding the farm as we go forward as well. A couple more passes and we will have this first field all done and dusted. Get back to this end of the field. We are used 20% of the herbicide we bought. Or thereabouts. I think we was actually on 83% full, so we haven't used 20% of it as yet. But we will continue on as always and get the day worked out, so next time you join us we should have all the spraying done. Yeah, this is working better than we could have hoped when we spent the 15 grand on it. Does also, of course, mean we get more in the way of the new form of grant spraying in this way. we will get ourselves back to the top of the field, finish the little bit what's to be done. Get ourselves up to the top, where there is just one or two weeds in that top end, I think. Then we can fold the sprayer and head into the linseed crop. As I say, just a little bit in this top end here. And that, pull the lever, will get us folded up. And we can head into the yard, so we've still got 66% of this herbicide left. We will not be too long getting down to the next field. And it does seem as though this herbicide, just £1,000, is going to do all of this spraying we need it to do. And possibly have some left over for the following year. Might not be a video on Sunday, not 100% sure, but we'll possibly be going to Donington Park for TCR UK. We will unfold our sprayer. Get around the headlands. There we go. Turn the sprayer on. linseed has come through and germinated well. Quite happy with that. It was an experiment to do linseed for the first time on the farm. As well as some nice yellow flowers in the spring, we will have some nice blue flowers as well. Some parts of the field got more weeds than other parts. Not something you have to worry about when you've got a sprayer like this. In a part of the field here where there's not much weed on this headland. Still got over half a tank of herbicide in the sprayer, so thinking we are looking good for getting all of our spraying done for £1,000, whereas probably it'd cost us 7 or 8 grand with a normal sprayer. There's some patches here where we've got a lot of weed. We will get to the end and around, soon be to the end of the headland in here. We'll follow this tram line down this bit. And down this last bit of headland that we have got to do. And then we can get down the tram lines and get majority of this field out. Down the first tram line. Again, the bonus of having this sprayer, because we've already sprayed some of this, it doesn't spray any more herbicide because it knows the weed's been done. But for today, that is where we are going to leave you. We hope you've enjoyed today's look at Calmsden Farm, spraying the weeds off. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment. If you are new to the channel and you'd like to see more of the work we do here, please subscribe to the channel. If you give that bell a ring, it will tell you when our content is available. Until you join us again next time. Just a quick reminder, it may not be a video Sunday. Until you join us again, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.